Hey, my brothers and sisters. Hello to my queens. Hello to my kings. Greetings, greetings. I give all honor to the Most High God, the infinite creator, source of all things, source within. Normally I upload videos on Thursdays, all right? But every now and then I check in a little earlier. Um, I know I always say this, and I end up making my videos a little longer than you know. But anyway, uh, this video won't be long, okay? I'm going to pretty much get to the point. I had made sure that I had the okay with my higher self to bring up this information. The way I see it, the way I see it, when people are seeking, so shall they find. But at the end of the day, excuse me, family, we all have free will, and of course, you have your own mind. Think for yourself, and not only that, the things that I'm speaking about. If many of you can relate to what I'm saying, that right there, that's you sensing the inner truth of what I'm saying, as far as within. Okay, not so much intellect, but within. Okay, because really everything that you're seeking, all you have to do is go within yourself, to be honest with you. It's just a matter of mastering yourself, and Lord knows, definitely start meditating. All right. There's nothing wrong looking outside of yourself, but you got to get to that place of going within. It is so important. Out here, I would say that can really help you is getting out in nature. Getting out in nature, get balanced, plant your feet, and definitely, utilize, the sun. You know what I'm saying? This will also help you as well, as far as increasing your awareness and you receiving the light codes. But that's all I'm going to say right there. Just by me saying that enough, alone, shall I say, should give many of you an understanding of how important it is that many of you start doing this. That way, you start having your own experiences. You be able to relate to what your sister is saying. Okay. Many of you know I'm only speaking from my experience, my testimony. That's basically it. So let me go ahead and get to the point. Um, a lot of you know I have mentioned before that when I'm outside, and I look up, 'cause I love looking up in the sky, especially when it's like this, a nice day like this. See how nice it is out here today? I'm out here in the parking lot waiting to pick my daughter up. But I love looking up, and I'm always having expectation when I look up. Um, I'm always seeing popping up, you know. Not always like right away, but eventually I start seeing what look like birds, okay? But they're so high up, you know, to me, they look more like black birds, but I can't really tell you exactly what kind of birds they are, but they're never flapping their wings, all right? So for my own intellect, what I'm seeing is what look like to me are birds. They're just flying around, and mostly they're flying around in circles. They'll fly around in circles. I might see one, or I might see two, or I might see three, but they're flying around in circles, and then sometimes, they would disappear. Not all of them at the same time, but maybe if it's three, two would disappear. One would remain, and then that one disappear, and then three will show back up, and then I see two, and then you get them going with this, and then two, I'm noticing lately, two would pretty much run into each other and become one, and then I'm seeing one. I'm like, okay, I know already, this is something that's definitely supernatural. This is something that's dealing with another, dimension. This old dimension, this old world, the 3D and all of that, even the 4D. I'm serious. I truly believe I'm looking into another higher realm, look up in the sky, and it's definitely 5 on up, okay? I'm sensing this within my being, because now I do see energy when I'm looking up, especially when I see these so-called birds. Like I said, it's my own intellect, a way of seeing them. To me, they're like birds flying around, but I never see them flapping their wings. All right. But I'm always seeing, like, especially when they like disappear and reappear, I'm always seeing energy. I'm always seeing energy like around them, and I thought that was kind of interesting. Sometimes I might see a light source, within them. They'll go from being like look like a black bird to a light source, and then they'll go back to look like a black bird. But the point I'm trying to make is, I sit up here and I meditate for a little bit sitting in here because I wanted clarity. I don't too much want to go by my own intellect. I want to, the Most High God's giving me a gift to connect with my higher self. So I wanted to ask those questions, because if I don't ask, I will not get an answer. Okay, so I got the okay for my higher self to reveal this information. So I'm just gonna share it. Okay, but I was told that these are not birds I'm seeing; these are angels I'm seeing. That's why they're not flapping their wings. These are angels I'm seeing. To me, as far as my carnal think, because they're very high up, but when I'm seeing them, they're never flapping their wings. And they also look like birds to me, as far as me looking at them with my carnal eyes. Hold on, family, I gotta move up. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that, I had to move up. But as far as me looking at them with my carnal eyes, because they're so high up, they look like birds, but then they don't look like birds. It's really hard to describe it. I'm sure many of you have seen this phenomenon yourself. It's definitely something flying around up there in the sky. But there are times they're flying. There are times they're so high, it's like they're going in and out of clouds. But anyway, like I say, the more I stare at them, they're never flapping their wings. But when I went within myself and I asked my higher self, are these birds maybe from another dimension, or maybe they're from this dimension flying to another dimension and popping back? I was told no. I was told these are angels that are flying around. And I kind of, in a way, kind of sensed that. I never really seen them really, really up close. But I know that when I am setting my intentions to see an angel, I would see those in the place of actually seeing an angel. And sometimes I would see a bird just pop up, in my view. I would see that bird and I would blow kisses to it and saying, I love you, I appreciate you. Just always be in a state of gratitude. And sometimes the bird would just, just kind of light up a little bit, like its tail or its wings would sort of like, have this light source around it. And then I turn my head, I look back, the bird is gone, So anyway, I would have like coincidence, of as far as me, seeking confirmation, as far as me wanting to see my angel, they either pop up like this, or I would see them, like right now I'm seeing something, but I'm going to continue talking. But I would see them either, as a bird, or as, like I said, what I'm perceiving to be a bird, but they're not. They're actually angels flying around real, real high above the sky. Now, another thing I noticed too, when I'm seeing them, and I'm focused on them, all of a sudden I see a light ship. Now, today, thus far, I told many of you I've been seeing like this long cigar ship, right? I've been seeing them a lot, especially when I'm in a state of gratitude and I'm giving all honor to the Most High God. These light ships pop up. Today, and I've been seeing two different kinds. I've been seeing some long ones and some that looks kind of shorter. Okay, so I'm definitely going to say that. But now today I seen 3 in a row, just popping up 3 in a row. But when I was checking out what I thought was birds, but kind of found out they are angels. When I was checking them out, I think it was like maybe at this time it was about 3 of them flying around. I fixed my gaze on them because it's just something awesome to see. How they flying around and disappearing and reappearing. So anyway, I'm over here fixing my gaze on looking at them, and all of a sudden in the midst of them, a light ship pop up. It just pops up, And I would see this light ship popping up, and then I fix my attention on the light ship. Like right now I'm talking family and they popping up again. But okay, I'm getting distracted. I apologize. If only many of you could see what I see, but I'm sure many of you are seeing what I'm seeing. I just want to give you confirmation you're not alone, and yes, your sister is seeing them too. But once I set my attention on, like I said, the light ship, and another one would pop up. So far I've seen 3 of them back to back. I saw one that looked shorter, and 2 of them looked long looking, and also they all like flash their lights at me. When I set my, not so much when I set my intentions, but when I'm focused on them, and I would be saying telepathically, I see you in love. I appreciate you. I'm in a state of gratitude. I'm constantly pushing this out, outwardly. into the universe. That I'm always in gratitude when I see them, and the more I do this, the more I see them. Let me just say that. So I just want to share this with you, family. I received confirmation from within. There are angels that are popping up in the sky. And the difference between them and birds, they don't flap their wings. And also, they fly a little higher than the birds, all right? So that's another thing to look for also. You also see them flying in and out of the clouds, all right? So I just wanted to share that with many of you. And as far as the light ship, I also received confirmation that they are which considered as watchers, all right? So right now I'm talking and I'm seeing these angels again. It's amazing. It's amazing. But you know what? Everything's about vibration, family, and love. Love is everything. When you're walking in love, and I'm not going to just say love, just love, but just, set your intentions for unconditional love. Don't just say love. Set your intentions every day, unconditional love. I don't care how you're feeling, because if you want something that you never had, you're going to have to renew your mind. That's what your sister did. You're going to have to get to that place of trying to change. If you want something better and you want to see a better reality for yourself, all right? Because everything is about renewing your mind, how you think, and your heart, all right? It all got to line up and be balanced. And, not my will, but thy will be done, the Most High God. It's like something magically happened. It shapes your reality. And the thing that's going on, in this world, it doesn't affect you. It really doesn't. When people are harmed, and like the stuff that was going on in Syria and all that, does that bother me? Yes, it do. Because I hate to see innocent people, suffering due to foolishness. You know what I'm saying? These world leaders acting a fool, over control and power. I hate seeing innocent people suffer. That could be any of us. But what I'm saying is, and that's all the media do, pump fear, and a lot of negative stories out here. But it's a lot of positive that's going on too, but you don't hear about it. And even there are other world events that's going on, as far as the interesting weather, these interesting new wall smoke clouds popping up, these wall clouds popping up. The water is decreasing, people are noticing on the oceans, the beaches, the water is receding back. It's a lot of stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? But the point I'm trying to make is, no matter what's going on, you have to set your intentions for each day, your daily bread, renew your mind, think positive, have the attention of unconditional love for all, because we all need each other and we all are a part of each other, when it comes to spirit consciousness, and you'd be surprised, how your day is, the things you will start seeing. A lot of people are not seeing these things. And it's just a gift of the Most High God, for such a time as this. Knowledge is increasing. There was a time I was seeing a lot of stuff inwardly within myself. Now a lot of stuff is being manifested outwardly. Once I clean myself up within myself, as far as walking in love and raise my vibration, now a lot of things are being manifested outwardly that I am seeing, and it's such a blessing. And I know it's been a blessing to many of you. When it's all said and done, everything starts on the inside. Spiritual warfare, it starts on the inside. That's like when you having a lot of chaos going on the inside, eventually you're going to sit out here too. But it's what you do on the inside. You got to fight the good fight on the inside, And I just want to share it. I want to share that with somebody, because somebody needs to hear that. If you're going through something, you need to go to war on the inside of you. Go to war, because a lot of times we're raging war within ourselves. They yin and yang. You got to balance it. You got to balance it. You got to renew that mind. You got to work on that hard. You got to work on you. Once you start to balance it on the inside, get right on the inside. Out here, you're going to see the manifestation of that which you have achieve within yourself. And I know what I'm talking about, because I'm seeing it around. I'm a living testimony. I'm seeing the changes, and I'm seeing, I truly believe that I'm seeing a lot of things that's going on in the fifth dimension. It's kind of like, when I'm walking, it's kind of like I find myself, like the atmosphere changes, and I'm seeing things I've never seen before, I'll talk about another video, but I'm just saying, all of a sudden I'm surrounded by all these elementals, spirit elementals, which live within the earth, it's just crazy. All these light ships popping up around me. A lot of time I can just look up and the light ship is above my head, family. I kid you not. These so-called angels flying above my head. I would see them. It's amazing, family. So you can imagine what the actual fifth dimension. You can just imagine how it is there. And really, can nobody be there thinking negative thoughts? That's why I said you gotta start renewing your mind now and get right now. As far as if you wanted to be able to tap into fully into the fifth dimension, the new earth, shall I say, which is in the new which is in the fifth dimension. But you can't have negative thoughts. Oh no, you don't think the Most High God knows you? He know all of us. He know our intentions. He know our thoughts before we even think it. So, but I truly believe, that He knows we're trying and we're trying to renew our thoughts to be, better beings, shall I say, which we are spiritual eternal beings. But as far as, we want better, we want to do better, and we're setting our intentions to be right, walking unconditional love and to have love for humanity and just be, service to being my brother's keeper, my sister's keeper. You can't help but change, and like I said, change starts from within and then it's manifested out here, so that's how that works. So, like I say, I'm sorry, I get so distracted. by things I be seeing, but I just feel like somebody just need to hear that. And as far as me mentioning the word watchers, that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. We're always surrounded by angels. You never know who you're coming in contact with, whether it be a stranger, it could be an angel, just observing you. There are a lot of messengers out here. You just never know who you're coming in contact with. And when you're praying, the Most High God will always send the right person at the right time to give you a needed word, or just to bless you and be there for you when you need it. Many of you, it's no coincidence you're watching me. I do consider myself a messenger. I'm your sister. I'm in this with you. I'm walking with you. But like I said, I'm having experiences, so I'm sharing them with you, because many of you never know when it's your turn, when you're going to start having experiences. And as far as you mastering yourself, you can't do nothing but grow spiritually. You go from, receiving spiritual milk to spiritual meat. Okay. And there are times I'm still, experiencing being fed spiritual milk, 'cause I'm not going to ever know it all. But there are times I'm getting that spiritual meat. And that spiritual meat, I tell you, it's deep. It's deep. It's pretty much like the word just coming alive, in your life, It's just deep, But like I said, with me, it's a daily process. I'm just sharing my light, my love with many of you. I know many of you appreciate it. And let me say this real quick before I end this video. If any of you want to ask me a question, feel free to leave it in the comment section. But lately, I have not been receiving a lot of my comments. I might get it in a notification, and then when I click on the comment section, I won't see it at all. And a lot of people are leaving me a lot of positive comments, saying thank you, I appreciate you, but I cannot respond back to you. So it would be nice if many of you could email me. It's qmccwest@gmail.com. I will not bite or write. And I am no witch, okay? Just because I'm having experiences. We're living in a time where everybody's waking up and, having this awakening. And the Most High God bless and, He purpose whom He choose, okay? I'm just humbly grateful to share my experiences, because I know that it's going to bless somebody and help somebody and let them know they're not alone. So feel free to hit me up, and if you have a question or whatever about whatever it is that you're going through and you want clarity, that's free. Ask me a question, that's free. Everything's all about money, but I do spiritual readings. I do that, as well as relationship readings. I get more spiritual than I do relationships. I don't know why. A lot of you, and I do understand you don't want people in your business, but a lot of you, I guess you look at it as, I don't know, like a lot of people, you are having questions and you want clarity, but you're scared, to receive the answer that you already know already, shall I say. You're not really in tune and listening to your own intuition, which is telling you, girl, run, all right? my brother run. All right, she ain't the one. A lot of you don't want to hear that, but it's all good. Like I said, it's a matter of choice. But you're welcome to hit me up. I do spiritual charts. I do charts 50. All right, and my relationships I do the 35. Okay, and my I also have where you can answer me 4 questions, and I charge. I forgot what I had charged for that for 4 questions, but I think it's $15 just for 4 questions. But anyway, that one question is free. Okay, your sister's here for you. It's free. I have no problem answering your one question. But please always pray before you come to me when you want a reading. I tell everybody that. Always pray first, and if this what you feel like you want to do, for your highest good, fine. I always tell everybody go to the source first, pray about it before you come to me. That way, you put the Most High God first, all right? And you getting that inner unction to come to me. That lets me know that the Most High God, the universe, is sending you to me. So I always pray first, then go ahead and hit me up, and hey, I'm there for you. So anyway, I love you all in Christ. I thank you for checking your sister out. All right. And oh yeah, the payments are also through PayPal as well. Okay. Just use my email address. I want to just throw that out there. But anyway, let me say this real quick before I end this right here. A lot of people are talking about this event. I want to say this because I received a little bit of confirmation. A lot of people are talking about the event that had went on supposedly last month. I was having my own personal experiences, and I had mentioned this in my past videos as far as my body vibrating, and every now and then it's still vibrating. Let me just tell you this, family. It's a wave of energy that's hitting Mother Earth Gaia. Let me just say that. And this energy is not, it wasn't really destined to hit just in March, all right? It's going to be ongoing. So many of you are going to continuously be having experiences as far as, your body vibrating and, just coming to your own awakening in your own time, but it's going to be in your own season. These waves, they do come in season. They really do. And it's like, 1 minute you're having these experiences, it subsides, and then it comes back, but every time it comes back, it's like, your experiences are increasing more, shall I say. Your awareness is increasing more, and many of you might be coming to your gifts more. You're more intuitive, you're more of an empath. So I'm sure many of you get what your sister is saying. Just know you're not alone. And don't look at it as though, I missed out last month. Oh, no. Your sister, I'm still vibrating, all right? I'm still picking up on these energies. Like I say, basically just set your attention on love, okay? Because these energies, these are good energies. And when you set your attention on love and, get your thought process and your heart right, you can't do nothing but receive these energies, because I am definitely receiving them. And my experiences are definitely increasing. And I know I'm not the only one. Okay. So many of you are welcome to share your experiences with your sister, because I get it. All right. I'm definitely, having my own experiences. And it's truly a blessing for such a time as this. But please know, no matter what's going on in the world, okay, I truly believe this, because I'm definitely getting this confirmation. Everything is not going to affect everybody. Everybody's not going to have the same experiences. Many people are going to be here in this earth. Many of them are going to still think in the box. Many of them are going to be outside the box. And then the ones that are outside the box, everybody is on different levels, all right? It's like a slice, like a slice. Everybody's on different levels, different frequency. But the higher the frequency is, with this person, y'all might be matching this frequency, but there are others that are on a higher frequency. The higher the frequency is, the more you're going to experience on a higher dimension. That's how that works. And I received this within myself. I'm more in tune with my higher self, to where I'm more one with my higher self. And just like a person, I feel like more like a crystal being. Just like a person might hold a crystal pendulum, want to receive information. I'm receiving it like that within myself without even holding a crystal. I get real still, and all of a sudden the surge of energy has builds up in me. And I mentioned this in my last video or the video before, and I would get this inner energy within me, and I'm constantly moving like this. And I get answers, yes and no. And I don't need to know or whatever. But I get signs I'm communicating with my higher self so much. I know what my higher self is trying to tell me, and it also helped me with my reading to know exactly which card to use and all of that. But like I said, I just want to share that with somebody because I think somebody needed to hear that. You know, especially when you're in meditation, you're starting to vibrate, or you're feeling the surge of energy that's flowing within you more strongly. That's you being more in tune with your higher self. I just wanted to share it with somebody. So I'm going to end this video. I love you in Christ. Feel free to comment below. All right. And no, it's okay to agree and disagree, but disagree in love. Okay. That's all I ask. Disagree in love. Bye for now.